Hi all! We hope you're doing well and staying safe during this crazy time. You're probably wondering what this video is, and on behalf of the class of 2020, we just wanted to take a moment to thank all of you for everything that you have done for us, but also share some stories about how you were all some of the greatest inspirations and role models that we could have been given throughout our 4 years at UMass. So to start, just a little story time for me. When I was a freshman in high school, one of my teachers stood before the class and he said to all of us, "We want you to leave this place better than when you got here." And I had never really thought much about it until I was walking the stage at graduation, and I realized that he was right, that I felt like a better person leaving than when I had arrived. And starting day one at UMass, it was never something that was said, but it didn't have to be said. Whether you attended Station North High School with me or not, everybody knew from day one that this department and this program wanted us to leave better than when we had arrived. From meeting our professors for the first time, our first experience walking through the faculty and staff offices, we could all have that genuine feeling that each and every one of you wanted to help us not only become better students, but become the best possible version of ourselves that we could have been. It's been clear since Sport 210 that this isn't just a program that wanted to teach us how to become the best possible young professional or best student that we could be, but to be a great person and to be a smart and kind and caring individual. You all wanted us to feel wise and encouraged and inspired every single day, and it was clear in every lesson and every conversation that we had with all of you. It has truly meant the world to us, and it has been an honor to learn and grow with all of you. We're beyond grateful for all of the countless words of wisdom that you have all provided us with, whether it is about content that we were confused on in class, or if it was just everyday advice that we needed for all of you. So thank you for being the rock that kept us all inspired, that kept us all driven, that kept us all trying to succeed and strive and chase our dreams. We are truly so blessed and so fortunate to have such an incredible faculty and staff that was not only some of our greatest role models, but people who were also incredibly genuine human beings that wanted to teach us how to be the best possible version of ourselves that we could be. So thank you for all of the open office hours, the late night emails, the smiles, the hugs, the high fives in the hallway. You have built a family that we will cherish and we will remember forever, and you have created memories that will give us nonstop smiles for the rest of our lives. It has been an honor to grow and learn under such a strong department, and I honestly would not be half the person that I am today without all of you, so thank you. It's sad that we don't get our goodbye, and it breaks my heart that I don't get to see you all in person, but please know that everything you have taught us, whether it is material for a classroom or material for life, we are going to carry that with us for the rest of our life. And with every accomplishment and every achievement that we strive for, we're not only doing it for ourselves, but we're doing it for the world's best department. Because we not only want to succeed and flourish to prove to ourselves that we can, but we also want to show you guys everything you have given us, and we want to honor everything that you have taught us and everything that you have shared with us since day one. So everything that I am chasing, all of my dreams, all of my hopes, I'm doing it for me, but I'm also doing it for you. So I am so thankful for everything that you guys have given me day in and day out, every single day, and I'm going to be the best possible version of myself that I can be because that is what you guys have taught me. So I miss you, and I am truly grateful for you, and words will never express how fortunate I am to have such an incredible department that has stood by my side since day one and that has supported every single dream and every single idea that I have wanted to chase. So thank you for helping me, and thank you for being a reason that I am leaving this place better than when I got here.
Buddy, hope you are all doing well in your respective locations, wherever that may be at. This is not my first take of this video. My take prior to this was way too long. I have so many things that I could say about all of you amazing people individually. I could talk extensively about every single one of you, how awesome you are. But since I only have 3 minutes, I have to try and make it short, and I'm a talker, so I want to thank all of you from the bottom of my heart and with my whole heart for everything, for not only the people that you are and the amazing individuals that you are, but for everything you've done for me personally and the whole department in regard to students as a whole throughout my time at UMass. My coming to UMass was the best decision I've ever made. And 80 to 90% of what made my time so amazing here or at UMass was the McCormack department, and you all were a huge part of that 80 to 90%. Obviously, the classmates were people that I have made lifelong friendships with. But I'm happy and so privileged and lucky and blessed to be able to call you all my friends as well. Being able to get so close with many of you just made my experience that much better. And the fact that you all care so genuinely about us as people and as students and as aspiring professionals, the fact that you dedicate so much of your time and energy and efforts to us is, I'm sure, completely unmatched. You are the best faculty to ever walk this earth, and it really speaks volumes. It made my experience like so absolutely incredibly amazing. I can't really put it into words, so I apologize that I'm using the same adjective over and over again. But it's quite frankly like it was so awesome being with all of you and being in your classes and speaking with all of you and being able to interact with all of you and learn so much from all of you. You are all, literally, all of you are role models of mine, and I aspire to be more like all of you every day. And I just can't thank you enough. And I'm going to miss the times that we spent in class together. This is making me kind of emotional. And I'm going to miss the times that we were just hanging out in the sport office together and all the experiences that we've had. I hope you don't mind if I come back in the future more than once. I really, really, really want to. So please forgive me if I waltz into your office next year, the year after, or 5 years down the road, because I'm going to miss you all so incredibly much. And I'm always, always, always for the rest of my life going to cherish our time together. Thank you all. I love you all. And from the bottom of my heart, thank you.
Hello, McCormack faculty and advisors. It is Sam. Nice to see you again. For those who I have not met, it's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Sam. I want to keep this video short and sweet because I know this compilation video might get a little long, and I'm also driving because my apartment is way too loud to record a video in. So I will start off with Brett. Brett, thank you for opening my eyes to the importance of mindfulness and meditation and just kind of taking a step back and taking a deep breath, because in times like right now, it is very helpful. Next, I would like to thank Dr. Katz, first of all, for helping me get involved with the department. I still appreciate your recommendation for the spot on the forum committee. I feel like that really kickstarted my involvement with the department, and I feel like I've just gotten way closer with both the students and the faculty. Next, Professor Norton, thank you for being an incredible resource when it comes to making connections. You've connected me to some awesome people. Most recently, Mike Moutino. We had a great conversation. I'd love to tell you about that later. And just being a really cool professor that I can come talk to anytime I feel like it. Next, Dr. Must. Thank you so much for being such a great resource in terms of internship and job searches. Just always being there to answer any questions or giving advice. Even when I decide not to go the sport management route, your advice is just so valuable and I appreciate it immensely. Next. I apologize for the intermission. I hit a speed bump driving around in the McGurk parking lot. So where was I? Professor McKelvey, thank you for all of your help with the forum. Even though it never came to fruition, it was a lot of fun working alongside you. And if I ever come back for the master's program, I will see you there. Doc, thank you for your really cool leadership class. Teaching me to be a leader, teaching me these new ways to think about working in a team. That has been such an important class for my personal development. There's another car in this parking lot that's watching me drive around. Okay, and last, Marissa, thank you so much for just being such a fun person to work with for the forum. We couldn't have gotten anywhere close to where we got without you. And I am looking forward to next year's event because I know it's going to be incredible.
I just want to say a quick thank you to the McCormack staff. I think it's one of the coolest departments to be on UMass campus. Throughout my time at UMass, I was a student tour guide, and whenever I was on tours and students would come up to me and say that they were interested in sport management, first I would scream in excitement, and then I would be so happy to connect them to so many of the resources available to McCormack students. I mean, like when someone sees UMass and it's a huge, large state institution, to be able to call professors by name and say, yes, go to this room go to the second floor all the way to the back in the Eisenberg building, and there's a sports department, and talk to X, X, and X because you're interested about this field of sport management is really, I think, unique and amazing, and it's really been a highlight of my UMass experience. I'm grateful to be a part of the McCormack family for life, and I can't wait to see what's to come and find my way back onto campus one day and give back to all the amazing things the department has given me. So thank you to the entire department, and go UMass.
All right, hey everybody. So not really the way I envisioned being able to say thank you or to express my gratitude for everything you guys have done for me for the last 2 years. But nonetheless, I'm very thankful for this opportunity because it's something that I really wanted to do. So thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for making the McCormack program feel like my home for the last 2 years. As a transfer student coming in, I didn't know anyone. I didn't know any of the students, I didn't know any of the professors, and I didn't have any friends here on campus. I didn't even take a tour of the campus before I made the decision to come down here. I simply saw the rankings online, and when I got accepted, I decided to come. And thankfully that decision paid off for me and has been one of the best decisions I've made thus far in my life. This is mainly because of you guys. From day one, you were welcoming, you were warm, and you were engaging with me. And because of that, you really made McCormack feel like my home for the last 2 years, and I'm incredibly thankful for that. I'd also like to say thank you for you guys keeping your doors open at all times. I believe this was some of the most valuable experiences that I had in McCormack, was just being able to come in and talk to you guys whenever I wanted to, whether this was about the class, whether I was looking for some advice or for some professional development, or I was simply just looking to chat. You guys were always warm, engaging, and ready to talk to me and experience whatever I had to say that day. So thank you for that. In terms of the classroom experience, whether it was D&I, leadership, economics, finance, I believe I learned and pulled something of value from every single one of these courses. Being able to experience the unique personalities and traits and flares that you all brought to each one of your classrooms was very valuable, and I can't imagine having a better classroom experience, so thank you for that as well. Overall, I wish I had some more time to be able to continue to learn from you guys and to continue to pick your brains, but I am incredibly thankful for the time that we did have together. I feel more prepared stepping into my professional life than I ever did before, and I really and truly feel like I became a better person because of my experience with this program. So, like I said before, from the bottom of my heart, I just want to thank you guys for everything you did for me and everything the McCormack program brought to my life. So thank you.
Hey McCormack family, wanted to reach out, send a special thank you to everyone that helped make my time at UMass so unforgettable. From the McCormack faculty to different mentors, advisors, truly an unbelievable experience for me at UMass. For me, from the moment I stepped on campus as a transfer back in January of 2018, the hospitality, insight, everything was top-notch. I have no doubt that this department will continue to send out bright students, and for me, I'm looking forward to really proudly representing the McCormack brand as I continue to do different things in the industry. Can't thank everyone enough
For the experience and ultimately the insight, mentorship, guidance that I was provided with.
Hi, hope you and your families are staying safe. I want to take this opportunity to thank all my professors for being a part of my 4 amazing years at UMass. You were all always there for me, with your doors always open for us to come in and talk, and I know that you'll serve as my mentors for years to come. It's hard to think that this is how my time at UMass came to an end, and I know my friends and I were not done leaving our marks on our department. I'm looking forward to the next step I take as a sport professional, and I know I will succeed because you all have helped me become the person I am today. Looking forward to being able to come back to campus soon. Thank you for always being there and being there for me in the future. Missing everyone, and everyone stay safe.
Just want to take the time to thank all the McCormack professors for nominating me for the top senior award for my class. I'm a part of a very special group, and I'm humbled and honored to be mentioned in the same breath as some of these people and some of the things that they're going to be doing going forward. So I thank you for that. And also I just want to say thank you for the last 4 years, because the last 4 years have been very instrumental and very challenging, but also very rewarding for me as a person and as a student going forward. Coming in, taking my first intro to sport management class, learning how to continue to get my foot in the door right away, getting an internship, unpaid at iSlide, working at Nike on the weekends, working 7 days a week. I learned that McCormack grind, and then going from that to PwC and then gaining my dream internship at the NBA. It's just been an amazing journey, and I attribute a lot of that to the things that I've learned from the professors of McCormack. Going from student manager to head manager to walk on my senior year, again, like that's all a part of the traits that I've begun to develop as I was a McCormack student over the last 4 years. Persistence, always being there, always showing up, doing whatever you have to do to get the job done the right way, and it will pay off. And so I've knocked some things off my bucket list that I never thought I would be able to, and I just want to thank you guys for that. Thank you for allowing me to see that I can have a career in something that I love and not force myself to work a job I don't want to do. Thank you for believing in a kid from Mattapan, where it's not always easy to see the good that comes out of where I live sometimes. And so you gave me the confidence to continue to push forward and make sure that when I get to where I want to be, I make sure that I give back, whether that be to my town or back to McCormack, just like it was given back to me. And so I want to make sure that I'm a part of McCormack family forever. And so thank you for that. I hope you all are staying healthy, safe, and well, your families, as well as we can be. Hopefully we'll be out of this soon. Once again, thank you for this honor, and hopefully I see you all soon for some type of graduation.
To the entire McCormack Sport Management Department, I just wanted to say thank you all for everything that you do for us. I went from a freshman who thought it was weird and rude to get to know her professors to sobbing on the sport office floor on what ended up being my last day as a UMass student on campus. Dr. K, that was entirely your fault, but given how things have progressed since then, I'm really glad that you gave us your last day of classes speech on that day. This video could never measure up to the tireless effort that you all put in, helping us to learn, grow, and succeed as students, incoming professionals, and people. However, I still want to thank each and every one of you for everything that you've done, since you have each impacted my time at UMass in very special ways. So Professor Albert, thank you so much for helping me hate finance just a little bit less this semester. Dr. Fink, thank you for introducing me to sport law, a career that I still intend on chasing down in the near future. Doc, I will be telling my future colleagues that I climbed Mount Everest, and no, I don't intend on mentioning that it was on the computer. Professor Melton, it was an absolute pleasure getting to judge 27 graduation speeches with you this semester. Professor McKelvey and Professor Norton, thank you so much for your unwavering support of the McCormack Sport Leaders Forum this year. Although we didn't get to see it come to fruition, I had so much fun getting to plan it with my classmates and, more importantly, my friends. Professor Must, you probably don't know it, but you have inspired me in unimaginable ways over the last 4 years. I have enjoyed every single moment that I got to spend in WISM, and we appreciate everything that you do for us, even though we don't tell you as often as we should. Whether it's the weekly emails or always having a networking connection, no matter what it is that we're looking for. Dr. K, your classes were ones that I always genuinely looked forward to in the week. When it was a schedule filled with 500 level finance, coding classes, statistics, and God knows what other numbers, your classes kept a smile on my face and made my week just a little bit more doable and definitely more enjoyable. I also really bonded with Madison in your sport marketing class, so thank you for my best friend. Marissa, you're a rock star. I remember interviewing for Soccer Fest with you, and look at how far we've come.
Thank you so much for keeping all of us, McCormack leaders in check and on top of all of our stuff. We really, really appreciate you, and I'm sorry that we didn't get to go to Orange Theory together this semester. Dr. Delia and Dr. Walker, although I didn't get to know both of you personally, I always brag that McCormack is the best sport department and the best department on campus because of the unbelievable women that help run it, and you both are huge parts of that, so thank you so much. Dr. Baker, if you couldn't tell, I'm not much of a numbers girl, so your classes weren't necessarily for me, but thank you so much for giving McCormack the analytics edge that it needed. To everyone else involved in this unbelievable department, and to all of those that I'm accidentally missing, to you I say thank you as well. My McCormack degree is going to mean so much because of you all, and I will wear my McCormack spirit proudly wherever this world takes me. Stay safe and healthy, and I hope to see you all soon.
Thank you for 4 years of inspiration and support that honestly felt way too short. That wasn't supposed to rhyme. This department is nothing without its professors, and I can't thank you guys enough for all the memories we've made over the last 4 years.
Hi everyone, I hope you guys are doing well. I just wanted to take this time to thank each and every one of you for being the amazing people that you are. I feel so lucky to have been a part of the McCormack family, and these last 4 years have been beyond anything that I could have expected. Part of that is attributed to all of you. I feel so lucky and so grateful to have learned from some of the greatest mentors and supporters out there, and this program wouldn't be what it is without all of you. So I tip my hat off to each and every one of you. You guys all go above and beyond for us, and we couldn't be more grateful for that. I wouldn't be the person that I am today without all of you. So I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. I love each and every one of you, and I hope to see you all soon. I'm gonna miss seeing your faces every day and seeing you in the hallway and just chatting about life and my goals and whatever else may come to mind. But thank you so much, and I'll see you guys later.
Well, I don't know if you guys can tell, but I can't get through a take without losing it, so we're going to keep this very short and sweet and to the point. I love you guys so much. Your family, this is home, and this is the best department I could ever ask for. It's the easiest thing to make all those phone calls to all the high school students saying that they should come here, because this is the best place to be. So thank you guys so much for everything you've done. From the early morning good mornings at 8:30 to Dr. Katz, to the every morning conversations about different sport leaders, to helping fix the printers and water bottle advice and SMA champions and 8:30 Wisdom e-board meetings and fencing lessons. I can just go on and on. You guys are always the best, and I'm going to miss you all so much. You have all made a difference in each of our lives, and we cannot thank you enough. From the whole senior class, we just want to say thank you, and we love you, and we'll see you soon.